In a lot of modern craft, you hear the term the Sabbat or the witch's Sabbath as a term used to refer to the witch festivals and the seasonal feasts of the Wheel of the Year, the 8 points of the Wheel of the Year. And in my coven, we don't use the word that way. We use it to mean a location in time and space. And I'm going to start by quoting from this book, Masks of Misrule by Nigel Jackson. Sort of get us started off with this concept here. So, Nigel Jackson says, "The true Sabbat is simultaneously a state of dreaming consciousness and an extra-dimensional locus where the convocation of the living and the dead occurs and the great return, which leads to a new becoming, is achieved. The celebrants of the Sabbat gather in the twilight forests and mist-shrouded meadows of Elfame, and through the averse formula of infinite return, deliberately go backwards to that which lies behind all phenomena and consciousness, the ineffable source of all creation glyphed in the witch mysteries by the cauldron and the cavern. This mystical self-reversion or initiatic regression to the root of all is synonymous with the Horn God's law of misrule. It provides the inner metaphysic of ritual reversal, symbolized by the backward prayer, the widowshin dance, and the black tapers and ceremonial inversions characteristic of the Sabbat rite. All these infer a way of infinite return and self-reversal to the ground and matrix of primeval unity, which is the true state of Sabbatic ecstasy." Then he goes on to say, in the next page, "The dream Sabbat is the supreme rite of the witches, a total actualization of the great mystery. All restrictions and bonds are overcome there. The separations between God, human, and beast dissolve in a polymorphous inferno of ecstasis, the secret rapture of inner witchdom. Thus the Sabbat is a dream of such potency that the profane world seems pallid and unreal by comparison. To enter into the sacred world of paradisal night reversals requires consummate agility of the dream body and the employment of techniques to sidestep and diminish the hold of profane perceptual conditioning, enabling the leap or flight to the other side to be effective." So, for us, the Sabbat is a place. I personally believe that it is the same place that Roger Penrose, the physicist, describes as infinity, the place that all electrons go at the beginning/end of time, when the universe forgets how big and how old it is and restarts. The Sabbat is the place where we can experience all the bodies we have as witches and all the transformations between them, all the past lifetimes. All of those bodies are buried in our fetch, and we can retrieve them through a kind of necromantic endeavor, and all the daimonic bodies that we inhabit as well, or maybe I should say that inhabit us as well, are experienced at the Sabbat. I experience a union with my fetch mate where we often have sexual intercourse at the Sabbat and mutate through and as and with each other and other beings that I have connections with, living witches and witches who are dead, and gods will join into the Sabbat revels, and there is a mixing and a mingling. We are renewed from this experience. And from that renewal, we experience our immortal form, the rapture of our infinity, and we are kind of rebooted when we visit the Sabbat. Lots of witches will fly there on the full moons. Covens often fly as a group to the Sabbat. It is encountered through our imagination, which is the vehicle of a witch's will. So it will appear differently in different contexts and with different ingredients added. Different witches together will have a different experience of the Sabbat if you had a different party with you, or a different time as you enter in. We can also use, sort of looping back into the way that this concept is used in sort of a lot of modern craft, where the Sabbat is a word that's attached to all these witch festivals through the Wheel of the Year. Those can be used as points of egress to the Sabbat. The 4 main witch festivals are great times to go as a coven, to use a compass to fly together, using that witch's chariot to go there and experience the Sabbat together. It will garner a kind of set of transformations that are particular to your group and in that time and place. And therefore, you can sort of go there and get boons that will help you in your here and now. But you can also not presuppose the kinds of transformations you're going to experience at the Sabbath. It is a wild experience, and it is unpredictable. Such is witchcraft. So I hope this helped you out. And remember, many hands turn the wheel.